Hey everyone, this is James. Thank you for following along today. And in today's video, we're going to jump right back inside Lightroom and Photoshop. We're going to pick up on what I call a part 2 of a recent senior session that I did. I did a studio type look with her first set of images, and then on this one, we're going to pick up on location, and I'm going to show you some images both inside Photoshop and where I'm going to show you the actual catalog inside Lightroom. All right, so let's go ahead and jump inside Photoshop and I'll show you that. So here is 4 images that I just wanted to share with you guys and show you. These 4 here were all taken with the Canon 135 f2. So during the session, just because of where we were at, the distance in the background, I'm working with the 7200 2.8 and the 135 f2. And like I said, these 4 will be with the 135 f2. And then in the catalog, you'll be able to see when I went back and forth between them. So here is the first one. Here is the next one. And just look at these images that came out so great. Next shot here. Let me move my glasses here. And then here is another shot here. So this is towards the end of the session. So what I did is when I was going through the catalog, which again I'll show you in a second, I just pulled some random images from the end and brought them into Photoshop, and wanted to show you here. One of the reasons I do this is I've seen other videos from photographers. When I'm sitting at home watching their video on YouTube and I see their work blown up on the screen, I'm just like, man, some of those images just look like wow. So when you can see these high-res images, the phone just does not do it justice. So if you can watch this on a laptop, a desktop, and especially on a large smart TV, even a 40, 50, 60, but when you start going up higher and you see these images on that TV, it's like, man. Anyway, they just look so good, I think, because this guy took them. Anyway, enough of me babbling. So got these 4 images I just wanted to show you. These 2 right here, actually the entire time as we were moving around this location, what I was doing is, I'm setting up my external light, I'm getting things ready, I'm nailing the exposure and watching the background lighting in terms of what's going on in the background and then the lighting that I'm going to use. But I'm also looking at where the lighting is coming from up top and coming down. So I positioned her on this shot and on this one, and you can tell from the image here. But I positioned her to where the sun would light her up in the back and on top a little bit, again based on where we were, and then it's basically called backlighting is what it is. And let me go ahead and zoom back out here on both these guys. And so I allowed the sun to illuminate her from the back. I got my external light going from the front. So I'm shooting here. My light is camera left here, again up and angled down as I've talked about in previous posts. And again, you can see that from the catch lights in her eyes there. I mean, these images, they just came out great. Yeah, I mean, all these look good. And I know you might be thinking, James, do you always shoot, close up and everything? I don't always. That is my preferred style, just because I just like to zoom in on the subject, especially if it's an individual, guy, girl, a little baby, or a toddler or whatever. I mean, anyway, if it's just one individual, zooming in on them and just making that background just blur out completely. I love to do that. But just so you know, and you guys will see this in the catalog in just a second, is I took a lot more shots of this, not just close up, but I did kind of go back and forth between, let me fix that because that's going to drive me crazy. I did, go back and forth between close-up shots, more, zoomed back where I've got this, maybe stomach up, and then I got some full shots. So as I've talked about in previous videos, I will shoot at multiple ranges, and that way, if you guys prefer one look over the other, you can print whatever you want, and especially if you like one that's more, I'm kind of zoomed out, but you want to crop it in, you'll be able to do that as well. So But this is my preferred style of shooting. I just love to kind of get a waist up shot and, you know, zoom in, you know, nail the focus, and just have the rest of that background just blown out completely. I just love this look, and I think these came out great. Let me get back on the screen here. All right, so let's jump into Lightroom. I'll show you the catalog there. So this is what, let me jump into Lightroom with you so I can follow along. Let me go to the library here. And I'm not sure if you can see, but I did take around 100 sessions, or 100 sessions, 100 photographs from this session. And again, you know, I won't use all these, but, you know, I wanted to take as many as I could. And, you know, just, you know, give a wide variety. The wind started kicking, no, I should say the wind, well, the wind started kicking in a little bit during a couple of these shots, which came out great. I mean, so this almost looks like I've got a fan blowing on her on some of these, which helped out great. So you can see the full shots there. We did some cap and gown shots. We did shots with just her hat, as you'll see, and I'll kick back to the images in just a second. Got some full shots, got some shots of just, you know, kind of waist up, and you know, just did a wide variety of images here. So let me continue to go through here. Here's another one where the wind was blowing here. You know, we walked all around this location, got some great shots here. And like I said, as we're starting to move around here, I'm also watching the lighting, and you can see how I've, you know, this one here. Oops. You know, I'm illuminating her from the back. Get me off the screen so you can see. This one here, again, I'm lighting her up from the front. The sun's catching her in the back. Got some shots here, and then here's where I'm working that close-up shot here. These are more test shots. And then testing the lighting here. This one here, you can see. This is the original image. I just kind of came in and just kind of cropped a little bit more, made a virtual copy basically inside Lightroom here. And there's the ending set here. So again, just got a wide variety as we move through, and just wanted to showcase and show you guys. This is one of those examples where if you get the larger package for your senior portraits, and I'm not trying to say right now, I'm just saying for those of you who may be watching and you want to have me take your seniors portraits, the larger packages, and again, I'm not trying to be a sales guy, whatever, but the larger packages will allow more time. So where I'm going is, if you want to spend X amount of time at this particular location and kind of get, if you like the way these look, we can do those here, and then say we can go out in the field, get some images there for X amount of time. If you want to go downtown on Beach Street, and I'm referring to Beach Street here in Daytona Beach, you know, we get some images there. You know, that way you've got a wide variety of images for your senior portraits, in addition to that standard portrait you have to do for the yearbook. But that way you've got a wide variety of images. And then if you also want to tell mom, like, hey, these came out so great, we've got so many, can you have that photographer guy do a senior album for you guys? I'm just playing. But anyway, I love to do that as well. But just wanted to just take some time and just show you guys some behind the scenes, show you the catalog inside Lightroom, what these are looking like. And like here, I'm trying to show, so this one's obviously the F2 here. Trying to see, I think some of the beginning ones, this one here, maybe not. I'm looking at the histogram and trying to see. I know there was some where I'm pretty sure it's this guy here. Yeah, here's this one's at 2.8 here. So that, I know that was with the 7200. So anyway, like I said, I went back and forth between the 7200, 2.8, and then the 135 f2. And I knew at this location, with the distance behind me, I just wanted to work with those two lenses probably if we do a future one, I'll bring out the monster lens and work with him, because the compression on that guy is just unreal, and it will create some beautiful images. Let me jump back inside Photoshop here. But I mean, you can see this is at f2, and you can see how how beautiful these came out. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous, I think. Now, and again, I'm using and looking at the ambient light. I'm working with the ambient light at this location, and I'm just, you know, compensating my external lighting, not to match per se, but just give it a little bit more, making my external light the main light, making the ambient light the fill. And, you know, you can see how great these came out. So I'm really pleased with these images. Like I said, this was the part 2 of a session that I did, you know, with her, and I think I did a live stream where I showcased her catalog inside the studio look, and showed you that catalog as well with all of those images. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love sharing this. I love doing this, and like I said, in the future, go back, if you're not watching it now, go back and watch this on YouTube and look at these images. Look how they look blown up on the screen. I mean, these just came out awesome. I'm well pleased with these. External light that I was used, because I know I may get asked about that. I didn't use a softbox on this one. In fact, I can't get to my bag right now, but I used, this is with the Godox 8400 external light. So I had it up on a stand, and then tilted down, and was lighting her up that way. So I saw a lot of, well, not a lot, I saw 2 other photographers at this location while I was working, and they looked to be a speed light on theirs. So I'd be curious to see how theirs came out as well. They look like they were working with some beautiful families. So, but anyway, I have a lot of fun with this. I'm very pleased with how these came out. And like I said, just wanted to take a moment and share these with you guys. So anyway, hope you enjoyed following along. Hope you're enjoying the videos, and I'll have some more of these coming up very soon. I've got some more senior portraits that I'm still moving through and working with. But anyway, like I said, just wanted to showcase these with you guys. So anyway, hope you guys are having a good one. And be sure, actually, real quick, for those of you who probably are already following me on Facebook, on Instagram, I'm at James Schuler Photo Video, all one word, obviously. And then if you could also subscribe, I'm trying to get that guy ramped up and taken off and get going on my YouTube channel. You can find all of those links on my main website, jamesschulerphotography.com. The Facebook and Instagram, you'll see those links like right in the middle of the homepage. And the YouTube channel is, if you click the videos link from the menu, that will bounce you to my YouTube channel. So anyway, like I said, I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm enjoying doing this. I'm loving this. And enough of my babbling here, so let me stop at this point. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you on my next live stream and or video. All right, you guys have a good one.